embrace yourself and be who you are at whatever stage you are is always going to be sexy, and it's always going to be something that's desirable. And that's what elevates, I think, the human spirit.
Lucy Liu found the magic formula to stay fit and energized at 55 years old. She achieved this combination by avoiding one major food source while practicing two key life-changing habits. A vital change in her diet provided her with endless energy. As Lucy has aged, she has begun to pay more attention to her body. This has also led to her leaning into one of her core beliefs, which is that the mind and the body are more connected than we think. This feels even more important now because at 55, she wants to be as healthy as she can be so that she can raise her son properly. This meant a change in her diet and her relationship with food. Being flexible is key for Lucy.
My favorite thing about my body is that it is so flexible. And when I talk about flexibility, I'm not talking about stretches necessarily, is that it can do so many different things and that it is connected to my mind. So it is flexible mentally and physically.
That means eating the right foods to stay energized. For nearly a year, she went vegan. Then she transitioned to vegetarianism. I make a lot of things for my son that have cheese and eggs in them, so I eat with him because he loves sharing food. Seems as if she prioritizes protein in her vegetarian diet. Lucy has found that plant-based eating gives her more energy and less bloating. An energetic day starts with a proper breakfast. Her morning meal provides her with extra fuel. Her first meal of the day is quick and easy. Lucy's go-to breakfast is juice with bananas and berries. Yep, that's simple. However, every now and then she needs some extra fuel, so she'll make a breakfast burrito. In her burrito, she usually puts spinach, a fried egg, and tomatoes. Sounds like you can make it in no time. Her afternoon meal needed the biggest adjustment after she became a vegetarian. She has a backup plan if she wants to feel more energized. Prior to becoming a vegetarian, Lucy regularly ate fish with steamed veggies. Like most healthy eaters, she also enjoys salads. She has also learned a key lesson about health in her fitness journey.
I have learned, like, when it comes to health, that it's about patience and just, gathering information and researching before you make any idiotic moves or rash moves, that's for sure.
However, she lives a pretty busy life, which can be hectic. This has also led her to figure out ways to keep her energy up. So she will drink a green juice in the middle of most days, especially if she's working on set. Not only does this help her with her energy, but it provides her with much needed vitamins and nutrients. She likes to get a little fancy with the last meal of the day. Her son loves her dinner choices. Lucy enjoys cooking. For dinner, she likes to make savory quinoa porridge or different types of soups. One of her favorite types of soup includes red dates, lotus root, and lion's mane mushrooms. Sometimes she will treat herself to a vegetarian pizza or pasta with pesto. Sounds delicious. Part of a healthy diet is knowing what not to eat. Lucy has that part nailed down. One thing she avoids has been a game changer. Of course, as a vegetarian, she avoids eating meat and meat products. However, there is another item on the do not eat list. I went gluten-free for a little while. Now for me, it's about exercise and trying to modulate what I eat. She will occasionally treat herself depending on how much she has exercised. This is smart because when you completely cut a food item out, you crave it more than before. However, by approaching certain food items with moderation, she can control what and how much she eats. Lucy also follows particular practices that have changed her life. She credits her healthy lifestyle to some of these practices. In addition to focusing on eating well, Lucy takes a daily multivitamin and vitamins D and C. She feels like they help keep her immune system strong and prevent her from catching illnesses. Occasionally, Lucy does juice cleanses. When she does this, she'll drink juice for most of the day and then have one meal. Lucy is also someone with a keen awareness of her own internal rhythms. While in part she credits it to her childhood, as an adult she's devoted herself to tuning into her body. A key example of this is that she lets her body dictate what time she goes to bed each night, regardless of whether or not she feels ready. She believes that sometimes our body knows what we need more than our mind. The goal is to make sure she's always staying true to herself. It's worth repeating that getting enough sleep will help strengthen every other facet of your health, too. Along with those practices, several key habits have shaped her health. One of the habits really helped her with her posture. Transcendental meditation is a daily practice for Lucy. It's a way of keeping her mind and willpower strong.
I think mental health is directly connected with, spiritual and body health. And I think if you can find the ability to connect your body with your mind, it's the best way to understand yourself and how you can continue to keep yourself healthy.
She is also a fan of SoulCycle and takes a 20-minute class on her SoulCycle at-home bike, in addition to doing 10 minutes of arm work. It helps get the engine running. It wakes up the body and the mind. Along with SoulCycle, Lucy loves her Pilates. She works out with her trainer, Jared Kaplan, who also owns the Pilates studio Studio 26 in New York City. They typically do a reformer Pilates routine. And Lucy says the counterweight from the reformer helps her keep her muscles engaged. Because of this, she prefers reformer Pilates to mat work. Lucy doesn't have long legs, and so she struggled with the way her legs looked at different points throughout her life. However, she thinks that Pilates has helped her achieve longer-looking, leaner-toned legs that she loves. In addition to this, Lucy feels that Pilates has helped her with her posture. She has also long relied on Eastern treatments, such as acupuncture, in addition to Western medicine. She sees a doctor regularly for muscle response testing, an alternative practice that involves evaluating muscle strength to uncover deficiencies in the body. While for her flawless skin, she avoids one drink that might shock you. She is extremely disciplined when it comes to her skincare. In fact, she doesn't have coffee because of her skin. I drink a lot of water, and I've never had coffee. I think caffeine can be really bad for your skin. Along with that, she also never gets facials because she believes they can damage your skin.
Oh, my skin? I don't do anything. I don't do facials. I don't do scrubs or peels or anything. I think it's just leave it alone.
She thinks that people get peels and dermabrasion, and anything with the word abrasion doesn't work for her. She also thinks a lot of plastic surgery hurts your skin. One thing she is diligent about is the use of sunscreen. She is rigorous about reapplying sunscreen and wearing a hat and handkerchief around her neck and chest. Those areas, she says, are actually more sensitive to the sun than your face. Her ethnicity and skin color are also motivators for always keeping SPF on hand. According to Lucy, being Asian, she can burn in the sun if she isn't careful. She also has some olive in her skin and can keloid easily, so she takes extra precautions whenever she has to do stunts or anything active.